Hi guys, for this project these are the materials you'll be needing. I'll be using 2 colors of acrylic yarn and 3.5mm hook. I'll also be using some stitch markers, scissors and measurement tape. So let's get started. Okay guys, I'm starting with a green color of yarn and I'm going to make my foundation chain. To make a foundation chain, slip knot, then you chain the length of your nipple to under bust. Mine is 3 inches, so I'm going to chain 18. Okay, so I have my 18 chains here, so I'm going to take the measurement. Yeah, I have 3 inches already. So the next thing I'll do is make a single crochet into the first stitch. Just like that. Then into the next stitch as well, or next chain, I'll be making another single crochet. And I will make another single crochet into the next chain. I'll continue with a single crochet till I get to the end of the row, and I'll meet you back again. Okay guys, I've gotten to the last stitch or the last chain. So the next thing I'll be doing is adding 3 single crochet into the very last stitch, and that's 1, that's 2, and I'll be making the third one, and that's 3. So at this point guys, I will advise you make use of your stitch marker, so you can put it in the middle of the 3 stitches. There, that's the middle of the 3 stitches. The next thing I'll be doing now is adding a single crochet into the next stitch, and at the same time I will also be weaving my tail along, just like that. And into the next stitch again, I will add a single crochet. Oops, sorry, another single crochet, and one more time I will be making another single crochet into the next stitch, just like that. Continue till you get to the end of the row, and I'll meet you back. Okay, so I've gotten to the end of the row. The next thing I'll be doing is adding 1 single crochet, just like that. But I'm not going to finish it because I want to add another color, just like that. So I'm going to finish my single crochet with the orange color. Then I'm going to chain 1, just like that. Then I'll turn my work, and into the very first stitch I'm going to be adding a single crochet. At the same time I will weave in along with my tail. Don't forget to do that guys. So into the next one I'm going to add a single crochet, just like that. I'll be adding a single crochet in every stitch. Continue like that until you get to where our stitch marker is, and I'll meet you back. I've gotten to where our stitch marker is, so I'm going to remove it, and then I'm going to add 3 single crochets in the same space. Then I'm going to be adding my stitch marker again in the middle of the 3 stitches, just like that. So I will add a single crochet in the next stitch, then I will continue just like that until I get to the last stitch. So I've gotten to the last stitch of the row. So the next thing I will do, I'm going to make a single crochet, just like that, and I'm going to chain 1, turn my work, and into the very first stitch I'm going to add a single crochet into the very first one, just like that. And into the next one again I will add a single crochet, then I'll continue just like that, and I'll meet you back again when the cup is ready. I've gotten to the last stitch now, so I'm going to make a single crochet, and then I'm going to chain 1 and fasten off the yarn. So guys, the next thing I'll do now, I'm going to make a slip knot and chain 30, just like that. Okay, this is my 30 chain, so I'm going to measure it. So I have 4.5 inches. The next thing I'll do is attach my chain into one of my cups. I think I'll prefer it as my front, and into the very first stitch I'm going to make a single crochet. Just like that, I'm going to be adding single crochet across the cup. Into the next stitch, I'll be adding a single crochet. Just make sure you find every space to insert your hook. Continue with single crochet in every space, and I'll meet you back again. Okay guys, I've gotten to the last stitch of my cup, so the next thing I'll be doing is joining the two cups together. To do that, I'm going to insert my hook into the very first stitch of my other cup, and then I'm going to make I'm going to make a single crochet. So at the same time guys, I'm going to crochet along with this tail. So I'm going to crochet on it just like that. So into the next stitch, I'm going to make a single crochet just like that. Continue guys till you get to the end of the row, and I'll meet you back again. Guys, I've gotten to the end of the row, so I'm going to chain 30 just like we did in the other side, like this. So I'm going to chain 30. Guys, I've chained 30 and this is what it looks like. So the next thing I'll do, I'm going to chain 1 to start my work, then I'm going to turn. Guys, make sure you turn your work, it is very important. After turning your work guys, into the very first chain you're going to add your single crochet, the very first one there. You add your single crochet, and into the next stitch another single crochet, and another single crochet into the next stitch, just like that. Continue guys until you get to the last stitch before the chain. Okay guys, I've gotten to the last stitch of my cup, so the next thing I will do is add a single crochet along the chains, just like you're seeing me doing. Continue like that guys until you get to the last chain. I've gotten to the end of the row, so I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work. Into the very first stitch I'm going to add my single crochet, just like that, then another single crochet into the next stitch, and you continue with a single crochet. Continue with a single crochet until you get to the last stitch, and I'll meet you back again. Okay, I've gotten to the last stitch, so the next thing I'll do is turn my work just like this. I'm going to turn my work like that. So into the first stitch above, then I'm going to add 2 single crochets into this first stitch here. I'll be adding 2 single crochet, that's 1, and this is 2. Then I'm going to chain 3. Yeah, so into this same stitch here, the same stitch, I'm going to be adding a double crochet, just like that. just like that. Then the next thing I'll do, I'm going to chain 2 and I'm going to skip 2 stitches, and into the third one I'm going to add my double crochet. Yeah, I'm going to do that one more time. Chain 2, skip 2 stitches, and then into the third one you add another double crochet, just like that. Continue until you get to this point here, and I'm going to meet you back. I've gotten to the point where I have my last 2 stitches, so I'm going to count from where my stitch marker is down to this point, okay, because I want to get the box shape. So let's go. I will be counting 1 from that point, 1 2 double crochet, 1 2 double crochet, 1 2 double crochet, 1 2 double, 1 2 double, 1 2 double crochet, 1 2 double, 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 1 2 double. So here is the last double crochet, and that is where we are going to be starting. So I'm going to add my stitch marker. So at this junction I'm not going to chain 2. I will just do my double crochet without chain 2. I'll remove my stitch marker and then add a double crochet, just like that. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. So from this point I'm going to continue chain 2, then I'm going to skip 2 stitches and add my double crochet into the third stage. I'll chain 2 again, then I'm going to skip 2 stitches, and into the third one I will add another double crochet. Continue like that, guys, till you get to this point, and I'll meet you back. Okay, so this is what it looks like. The next thing I'll be doing is counting my stitches again from this point here down to this place, just like we did in the other side. 1 2 double crochet, 1 2 double, 1 2 double. So we'll continue like that. Okay, our last double crochet is where the stitch marker is. So the next thing I'll do is make a double crochet into where the stitch marker is. From this point, guys, I'm going to chain for you to chain 2, and in the middle stitch I'm going to add a double crochet in the middle stitch, and I'm going to chain 2 again. In the same stitch I'll add another double crochet, and this is what it looks like a V stitch. I'll make another 2 chains, and then I'm going to skip 2 stitches, and into the third stitch I will add my double crochet. Do the same pattern all around until you get to this point here. No chain 2, guys, just like that. Then I'm going to chain 2 and skip 2 stitches, and into the third one I'm going to add my double crochet. I'll chain 2 again, skip 2 stitches and add my double crochet. Continue with this pattern until you get to the other side of the cup. Okay, guys, I've gotten to this corner point. Remember, we want our 2 sides to be equal, so I'm not going to chain 2, just like the other side. Then I'm going to skip 2 stitches from the middle point here, this middle point. I'll skip 2 stitches, and into the third stitch I'm going to add my double crochet, just like that. Then I'm going to chain 2 and skip 2 stitches, 1 2, and into the third stitch I will add my double crochet. Continue like that, guys, until we get to this point, and I'll meet you back again. I've gotten to the last stitch, so I'm going to chain 2, and into the very last stitch after skipping 2 I'm going to add my double crochet. I'll also add another double crochet in the same stitch, just like that, just like we have in this other side. And the next thing I'll do is chain 1. I'll turn my work. Into the first stitch I'll be adding my single crochet, and in every chain space I'll be adding 3 single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Let me do that again. 1, 2, and 3. And that's how you continue until you get to this point, and I'll meet you back. Okay, from this point I'm going to show you how to crochet along the side. At this point you're not adding a single crochet into the space, you're adding single crochet into the next one because there is no chain 2 there. So you continue like that, and I'll meet you back. So into the last stitch I'll be adding 2 single crochets into this particular stitch here. That's 1. I'll also make another single crochet, which makes it 2. So then in the chain space there I will make 2 single crochets, and in the next stitch I'll be making 1 single crochet, and in the next one I'll also make 2 single crochets, just like that. So that means we have two single crochet in the 2 sides of the corner and 3 single crochet in the middle of the corner. The next thing I'll do now is chain 3. So into that same corner space I'm going to add another double crochet into that same stitch. Okay, the next thing we'll be doing now, we are going to be working with a V-stitch pattern, V-stitch and 3 double crochet. So to do that we are going to count our stitches from the middle point, yeah, the middle of the curve, just like that. So this is my middle point. I'm going to trace it down, and then I'm going to put my stitch marker. So from that point I'm going to count 8 stitches each to this last point. I'll start counting from this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's where our V-stitch will be. I'll add my stitch marker from the next point again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's where our stitch marker will be, or our V-stitch. Okay guys, so this point where my stitch marker is where our V-stitch is starting from. So I have one left here, so I'm going to do a double crochet on it. Yours might be different. I'll do a double crochet, and then I'm going to remove the stitch marker and add my V-stitch. I'm going to do a double crochet in that space, and then I'm going to chain 2. Into that same space again I will add my double crochet, just like that. Then I'm going to skip two stitches, and then in the 3rd stitch I'm going to add my double crochet. In the next stitch again I will add my double crochet, and in the next one I will add my last double crochet. I'll skip 2 stitches again, and into the 3rd stitch I'm going to add my double crochet or my V-stitch, then chain 2, and into the same space I will add another double crochet. Continue with the same pattern and I will meet you when you get to the middle point. Guys, we've gotten to our middle point and this is what it looks like. That is my middle point. So guys, whatever you have on this side, you should be having the same thing here as well. So let's continue. I've reached the last stitch, so I'm going to do 2 double crochet in the last stitch and 2, just like that. We are having the same thing here, guys. I'm so sorry, I did not remember to make a video on how to make this shell stitch, but I'm going to be explaining to you to your understanding. So guys, in the previous row I chained 4 and then I turn my work, then I make 7 double crochet inside the V stitch. I made 7 and then I chain 1, and inside the 3 stitches we have, in the middle of the 3 stitches I added 1 double crochet and then I chain 1, and in the V stitch as well I added 7 double crochets. So the row is just like 7 double crochet in the V stitch, then chain 1, and in the middle of the previous 3 double crochets I'm going to be adding just 1 double crochet, and then I'm going to chain 1, and I'll continue that same pattern till I get to the end of the row. So I've gotten to the end of the row. I'm going to chain 1, and then inside the last stitch I will add a double crochet. So I won't finish the double crochet because I want to change color. So I want to change the color to green, so I'm going to make a slip knot like that, and then I'm going to finish the double crochet with the green color yarn. Okay, from here I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, then I'll turn my work. You can leave the tail behind. So the next thing I'll do, I'm going to do a double crochet into the very first stitch, then I'm going to do a chain 1, then I'll skip 2 chains, 1, 2, and in the third one I'm going to add my double crochet, and in the next stitch as well I will add my double crochet and another double crochet in the next stitch. So I'll be having 3 stitches in every 7 stitch, and then I'm going to chain 1. In the previous double crochet I'm going to add another double crochet, and then I'm going to chain 2, and in that same space I will add another double crochet. So that's our V stitch. Then I'll chain 1, and I'm going to skip 2 stitches from the 7 stitches we have. Then in the third one I'm going to add my double crochet, and in the next one again double crochet, and in the next one a double crochet. Then I'm going to chain 1, and in the previous double crochet I'm going to add my V stitch. Continue with the same pattern and I'll meet you back when you get to the last stage. I'm at the last stitch now. I'm going to chain 1, and in the very last stitch I'm going to do 2 double crochet, and that's 1, and that's 2, just like we did in the other side. Then I'm going to chain 3, turn my work. Into the very same stitch I'm going to be adding a double crochet, and in the next stitch I will add another double crochet. So what I'll be doing now, I'm going to chain 1 and add a double crochet in the middle stitch of the previous 3 stitches, Then I'll chain 1, and in the V stitch I'm going to add my 7 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Then I'm going to chain 1, add my double crochet in the middle stitch, and chain 1 again. Continue with that same pattern, and I'll meet you back again. I've gotten to the last stitch, so I'm going to chain 1, and then in this space here I'm going to add 1 double crochet, and in the next space, which is the last stitch, I'll add 2 double crochets. I'm going to make single crochet across this line or this row. So I'm going to start by chaining 1. Okay, into this very small and this small space here, you make your single crochet, and in the next space as well, you make another single crochet, just like that. Then in every hole or space you're seeing, you're going to be making a single crochet, just like that, guys, just like that, and make another single crochet. So lastly, I will make a single crochet. So I'm going to chain 1, turn my work into the very first stitch. I'm going to do a single crochet, and I'm going to chain 1 and then chain 1 again. Then I'm going to skip 1 stitch, and into the second stitch I will add a double crochet, just like that. Into the next stitch I will add a double crochet. That makes 2, and I also add another one. That makes 3, and I will add another one in a different stitch each. Then I'm going to chain 1 and skip 1 stitch, and into the next stitch I will add 1 double crochet. Then I'm going to continue 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. And 4. Then I'm going to chain 1, then skip 1, and into the last chain I will add my double crochet. Yes, and that's it. The next thing is chain 1 and turn your work, and I'll be adding single crochet in every stitch. In a chain space I'll be adding 2 single crochet, and in the rest I'll be adding 1 single crochet, just like that. And lastly I'll be adding my last single crochet in the chain space. Yeah, so in the same space I'll be adding a single crochet, and then in the next space I will add a single crochet. In the next row I'm going to add a single crochet, just like. Okay, so just make sure you have single crochet around the edge. Next we are going to do a picot stitch, and to do that we are going to do a single crochet and then chain 3. So into those space, I don't know what to call it, then you're going to yarn over and pull through the 2 loops, and that's a picot. And then you're going to add 1 single crochet in the next stitch, Into the next stitch you make another single crochet and another single crochet. That will be 3 single crochet and 1 picot. So here we're going to do a picot like that, and single crochet, 2 and 3, and then the picot. Keep making the picot stitch, guys, until you get to the corner, and I'll meet you back again. Okay, we've gotten to the corner, and on this corner we'll be doing a decrease and 3. This is my 3rd single crochet. So to do a decrease, I'm going to insert my hook in the 1st stitch and insert my hook in the 2nd stitch, also in the 3rd stitch, and I'm going to yarn over and pull through all loops just like that. And in the next stitch I will also make 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and the last one 3, and then I'm going to make my picot and continue like that, guys, and I'll meet you when you get to the edge. Okay, so I've gotten to the last stitch, and inside that same stitch I'll be adding another single crochet. So we should be having 2 single crochets at that corner, and in the next hole I will be adding another single crochet. If you look closely you'll see a hole, yes, just like that, and another single crochet. So continue until you get to the edge. I've gotten to my last stitch, so I'm going to be adding my single crochet, and the next thing I'll do, I'm going to chain 1, turn my work. Into the very 1st stitch I will add my single crochet and then chain 2, so I'll skip 1 stitch. Inside the 2nd stitch I'll be adding my double crochet, and into the next one as well, just like we did in the other side, I'll be adding my single crochet in the next 3 stitches. Okay guys, I'm done with this side, so we should be having the same pattern in both sides. I'm going to chain 1, turn my work, and I will add my single crochet along the stitches just like this. So the next thing we are going to do is make our strap. To do that, I'm going to insert my hook in the very 1st stitch here, and I'm going to tie so it's not going to loose, and I'm going to make 100 chains. After chain 100 I make 3 more chains, then I add a double crochet in each chain. I've gotten to the last stitch now. So the next thing I'll do, I'm going to insert my hook in the 3rd space, then I'm going to yarn over and cut off the yarn.